Good morning, children. Myself, Rajesh Dikruz. I welcome you to the e-learning classes provided by St. Michael's Academy, Betia. Okay, children. So we are going through Standard 6, Geography, Chapter 2. Topic, Globes and Maps. And today we will have exercise. So get ready to do the exercise. Exercise A. Answer the questions by choosing the most appropriate alternative from those given below. First, dash maps show a great details of the natural and cultural features of a small area. Options A. Distribution. B. Nautical. C. Geological. D. Topographical. Answer option D. Topographical. Second, GIS stands for dash. Option A. Graphical Information System. Option B. Genealogical Information System. Option C. Geographical Information System. Option D. Geological Information System. Answer option C. Geographical Information System. Third, ships use dash for navigation. Options A. Aviation charts. Option B. Weather maps. Option C. Nautical charts. Option D. Topographical maps. Answer option C. Nautical charts. 4. Trees can be shown on a map by dash. Option A. A letter T. Option B. The sketch of a small tree. Option C. A black dot. Option D. A green dot. Answer option B. The sketch of a small tree. Fifth, dash are not drawn to scale. Option A. Maps. B. Nautical charts. C. Sketches. D. Plans. Answer option C. Sketches. Children, also answer is written beside each of the questions. Exercise B. Match the following. First, atlas. Option C. Collection of maps. Second, northeast. Option A. Intermediate direction. Third, map. Option B. Latin word mappa. 4. Geographical Information System. Option A. Computer mapping system. 5th, sketch. Answer D. Rough drawing of an area. Children, also answer is written under the match the following. Exercise C. Name the following. A person who makes maps. Answer. Cartographer. Second, it gives a clear idea of the area to be studied and purpose of the map. Answer. Title. Third, maps that show the age and types of rocks and soil. Geological map. Fourth, these are imaginary lines in east to west direction parallel to the equator. Answer. Latitudes. Fifth, a layout which is drawn on scale for the small area like building, park or room. Answer: plants. Exercise D. Give reasons. First, a north-south line is used on a map. Answer: maps and globes have usually imaginary lines on them that help to locate places on Earth. These lines are called parallels of latitudes and longitudes. The lines that circling the globe from north to south directions are called lines of longitudes. They are used to measure distance between east and west. Second, conventional symbols are used on maps. Answer: there is not enough space on the map to show the actual size and shape of features like buildings, dams, forests, and railway tracks. So, different symbols, letters, and colors are used to represent the information, which are called conventional symbols. Third, maps and plans are both accurate representation of the area they represent. Answer: maps and plans both show the marking lines of our states and countries. Also, both are made up of scale, which are also called the scale of a map. 4. People prefer to use maps instead of globes. Answer: because it gives information in details about either a part or whole Earth. Also, it can be rolled or folded, stored and carried around easily. 5. A globe is the most accurate model of the Earth. Answer: a globe is a spherical model of Earth. It represents our Earth, so it is called that it is the most accurate model of the Earth. Most modern globes have imprinted with parallels of latitudes and longitudes. Exercise A. Answer the questions in about 50 to 70 words. First, name the essential elements of a map. Explain any one. Answer: the essential elements of a map are title, directions, scale, legends, and grid. Title: every map has a name called title. The title explains the aims and purpose of the map. It is generally written in a large letters as heading on top. Second, what are conventional symbols? Draw the symbols used to denote the following: A. riverbed, dry; B. grass; C. dam; D. spring. Answer: there is not enough space on the map to show the actual size and shape of features like bridges, dams, forests, and railway tracks. So different symbols, letters, and colors are used to represent the information. Cartographers use internationally accepted signs and symbols called conventional symbols. The conventional symbols of riverbed dry, grass, dams and spring are given as beside. Question 3. Differentiate between A. Physical map and political map. Answer. Physical map. There are some maps which show the picture of mountains, plains, seas, oceans, hills, plateaus, etc. They are called physical maps. Political maps. Some maps show pictures of administrative boundaries that divide a country, city, town, district, etc. They are called political maps. B. Large scale map and small scale map. Answer. Large scale map. Large scale map gives information of a small area of the earth in a great details. For example, district map or map of your city. In such a map, the distance of 1 centimeter may represent 1 kilometer on the ground. Small scale map. A map that represents large area of the earth and show less details called small scale maps. For example, the world map. In such a map, the distance of 1 centimeter may represent 5,000 km on the ground. Question 4. Define A. Cardinal points. Answer. The four main directions that compass points is called cardinal points. They are north, south, east and west. B. Scale of a map. Answer. The scale of a map is expressed as a ratio of the distance on a map between 2 points and the actual distance between the same two places on the ground. For instance, if the scale of a map is 1 centimeter is equal to 4 kilometer and the distance on a map is 5 centimeter, then the actual distance on the ground will be 5 into 4 is equal to 20 kilometer. Question 5. What is meant by grades? Answer. The network of imaginary lines on the maps that intersect each other at the right angle is called a grade. The lines that run horizontally are called parallels of latitudes, whereas the vertical lines are called meridians of longitudes. We use a grade to locate the exact location of a place. Okay children, so these are the question answers of Geography Lesson 2 Standard 6. Please write the question answer with all the objectives in the SW copy and keep ready for the corrections. The copy will be corrected after the school reopens. Children, if you like my videos, please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you. Bye bye. We will meet again in the next video with the next topic.